How's it going, everybody? I'm Ganklepluff. We're playing some Stanley Parable. I have been waiting so long and trying not to watch these YouTube videos. This game, I've heard, is so good. So let's go to the options. I got everything all maxed out, so this should be the best thing you see on here. Yeah. Alright, let's get audio. Get subtitles on. Works for me. I'm a happy camper. I'm recording this with the Shadowplay. It just came out.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh,
Something
no.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Oh,
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, wow. Look at this. This is like computers when I was a kid. That thing was top of the line. Top of the line, Windows 95. Even 3.1, God. There's no mouse yet. Not even 3. Alright. Look at this. 427.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Hi.
What could it mean? Stanley
Holiday?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? I guess over here. This is the only place I can go. Oh. Oh, wow, nobody's here. What's this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing. He's watching porn. Ooh. Oh, what a dick. You didn't even clean it up. Close these drawers, fools. Let's go to the meeting room. Is that the meeting room? Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'll enter the door on my left. This is like the Truman Show.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
Tips
a
for not
wave
getting
of
fired.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, let's go to the boss. Let's check out the boss.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa! Look at this place. Damn. Okay, I guess we're not going there. Hello? Hello? Nobody's here. Oh well. Keep getting stuck on walls. Let me in. Let me in.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I wonder if I keep getting it wrong. because I'm not technically supposed to know this.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845.
Okay. I'll listen to you this time.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh. Whoa. There's stuff in there. What the hell is this guy doing? What are you fueling this with? Yeah, you're getting power, but there's power in there. Just run a wire through the wall and over. Generator in here. Crazy. You crazy. What's over here? Oh, it's a wall. Alright. I don't know if you guys can see that on YouTube. But... Oh, hi. Look at this. Oh no. Loads. Not the loading screens. Not the loading screens. I don't like them. Not one bit.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, you got a short.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, let's go. Escape. I don't want to go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Never mind. Thank you. Yeah, I wish I had a little voice in my head that did this all the time.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
What is this? Hi. What do you want? Leave me alone. Everything closes behind me. That's scary. Spreadsheets? Sudoku?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is that the only button I can push? Yeah, I guess we're going for the camera button.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
I can only imagine this electric bill.
An employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Wow. Let's go. That's scary. What is this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Fired.
Had Stanley
got dead center right there. He's
control
fired.
All this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
There I am. Oh my god. That is the office too. Wow, they put a lot of thought into this. I got it. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. 427 straight ahead. Watch it. Watch it when it changes. Oh man, that's my office. That's a lot of thought.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Apparently.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What? You push all the buttons. You can push them all. Push the big red one. Or not. Oh, I guess this is... Ooh, what's that? That's a big one. Console disabled. Did it? Alright, I thought it turned off. I guess there's nothing I can do here. This is the... Oh, there's the big red button. Doesn't do anything. What am I supposed to do? I guess we'll go this way. Why does everybody need these big buttons? Are they that blind? Oh man. Oh, waiting input. What is that? It's too blurry.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Uh-oh. Yeah, now it's stuck. Unless it's a loading screen, which I hope it is. I think it is. It's still black.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Oh, look at that.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom
Look
was
at
mere
this.
moments away.
Fucking
And yet,
freedom!
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What
I hit the
other
F
mysteries
button.
did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life
Wow,
he
look at
lives,
this outside.
it will
I'd
be
like living here.
his. And that was all he needed to know.
That house looks
It
like
was
shit, though.
perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Alright,
skin,
it's cutscene.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
He was happy. Oh, Stanley. What a good guy. Hey, achievement. Beat the game. Oh. Now what? I'm back. What? Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What?
Could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know. Well, I don't want to do this all over again. I know there's a bunch of different endings, so I'm gonna leave it off for right now. I'll have another one out pretty soon. Peace off, guys. Subscribe, damn it!